I mean, if you look at price and volume action in the last 2 days, right, it's usually positive. And it's a result of President Trump being elected, and he has been very supportive of this. And hopefully in the US and many other countries around the world, you're going to get a lot more regulatory clarity on crypto regulations, and that allows operators like ourselves, clarity on the parameters to operate within.
What has been the gap there on the regulatory front? Because regulation has been pretty tough on cryptos over the last 4 years, especially in the US. And so are you looking at lighter regulation? Because when you talk about regulatory clarity, what are you really essentially highlighting? Because it's not like cryptos have not had regulatory oversight over the course of the last 4 years. It's just been tighter regulation for the sector.
Well, yes and no. If you think through it, right? So only about 1/3 of global regulators are regulating crypto as of today. Right? In the last few years, I mean, if you look at last 4 years, actually the pace of adoption is very slow. 2024 has been a landmark year for that reason. Firstly, the approval of Bitcoin ETF in the US, and then subsequently across many other jurisdictions around the world, from the likes of Hong Kong to Brazil, and the list goes on. That gives a lot more clarity and credibility into this space. Right? That's the first instance. Secondly, before 2024, the institutional adoption was not quite there. People don't quite believe in this asset class, right? This asset class was embraced by retail, so it's a very unique asset class in that sense. Every other asset class throughout history started with institutional adoption, goes down to corporate, endowment, high net worth, and then finally the retail gets it. This asset class, the retail were embracing it for the longest time. The regulators and the institution were not investing time to research and understand this. And that has a huge change in 2024. And hopefully, we are not asking for lighter regulations, we are asking for smart regulations. Smart regulations in the sense that it manages the risk associated with this sector, but also support the innovative aspect of blockchain and crypto going forward.